All right. Thank you for watching this short overview on how to implement Enagic's Kangen water for restaurants and bars and really hotels or even schools where they're doing a lot of food prep. So this is our SD501 Super. My name is Carlos Gonzalez, and I have been around this technology for 14 years. My background's preventative medicine and health. And I have been marketing this technology all over the world and done a variety of different restaurants. And there'll be a testimony here at the end of this presentation. One of the important things to recognize is that we have won the IEU, which is the Environmental Grand Prize for Outstanding Achievements in Environmental Sciences. This is a global recognition. Enagic is a global company. This is not a small operation. This is our zero waste technology. Yes, this one machine allows you to make your whole facility chemical free and green and eliminate single-use plastic bottles, chemical cleaners from your restaurant. We pass all EPA and health department regulations, and we'll get more into that. This is our Mighty 8-plate antioxidizer. This is the machine that most restaurants will put in the bar area. And then the commercial machine is the machine that they will usually put into the restaurant area, food processing area, where you're doing most of your cooking and culinary arts. So this is our flagship model. All of the machines we're going to talk about today make 7 different types of water, a strong 11.5 water, 3 different drinking waters, a clean water, a beauty water, and a 2.5 water hypochlorous acid for sanitation. This is a little bit more in detail. The strong 2.5 actually disinfects, kills viruses, bacteria. Far more effective than bleach, actually 50% stronger than bleach, non-toxic, so reduces things like Salmonella, E. coli, great for soaking meat, especially chicken, cleaning, preparing, sanitizing, all chemical-free and green, really good for the skin, where most of those chemical cleaners are harsh. And then, of course, the strong 11.5 water, we're going to call those the extreme waters. It emulsifies oil, cleans your ducts, cleans all grease and oil, completely chemical-free and green from your restaurant, and does a far superior job than many of these chemical cleaners. So this isn't like a step down in quality. These electrically based cleaners and disinfectants are far superior. And of course, the healthy drinking and healthy cooking water. And then, of course, the beauty water is great for detailing the kitchen, all of your, stainless steel, great for windows, other tabletops, things like that. It's a mild antibacterial. And while we're on the subject, all our pH waters are antiparasitic and antibacterial. That's part of the electrolysis and ionization process. Just a quick history lesson I'm sure you're aware of. There's more and more poison on our food today than ever before. So the EPA back in 2012 allowed 2 ounces of this primary chemical, which is glyphosate, which is the major endocrine disrupting chemical that's causing a host of reproductive issues, hormone issues. It really reduces the quality of food because there's so much poison in it, and it disturbs the quality of the taste as well, as you'll be able to witness. And then by 2019, the EPA, which has free range to raise and lower minimum standards, over the 7-year period, it had raised the minimum standards gradually up to 60 ounces per year of this poison we're about to show you. It's the same primary ingredient that's in just traditional Roundup. And we're going to take a look at a really quick illustration of how this poison or how this technology can remove this poison. And most of you will be shocked to see the amount of poison. All right, so same water you can use to clean the interior of your car or replace degreasers in your kitchen is the same water we're going to use to remove these petroleum-based herbicides, insecticides, and pesticides that are on all of our foods. And then what you have here to the glass to your left is going to be the Kangen tomatoes, and then the glass to your right is going to be the tap water tomato. What we're going to do here is take the Kangen tomatoes, and as you probably could expect, and most of you will be shocked to see the amount of poison that's on the Kangen tomatoes. Now we're going to go over here to the tap water tomatoes. pour those off. And alarmingly, you can see nothing really came off those tomatoes, but look at the poison. Yeah, pretty astonishing. We're gonna go ahead and show you this again. I also want to show rice. So any of your, of course, food that you cook that's water-based, all of your recipes. So what this is 11.5 strong alkaline Kangen water. It's 100 times stronger than the drinking water. Yes, you can emulsify oil at 11.3 or higher pH. So that's how we're able to clean off the petroleum-based herbicides, insecticides, and pesticides. Now, what we're doing to the tomatoes to your right and the rice to your right is we're attempting to wash or soak that with tap water. Now, you're always going to get, right, with pasta or rice, you're going to get starch. So you're getting starchy tap water to your right. The cup to your left, though, there's something very different coming off that rice. You can actually see it bubbling at the top because it's breaking down the petroleum-based herbicides, insecticides, and pesticides. So normally we would recommend 3 to 5 minutes, but we're just going to soak these for about a minute to show you. You have starchy tap water rice. Now, of course, you have something entirely different coming off of the Kangen 11.5 rice. Oh, and the taste and the flavor is just far superior. All your soups, everything you're going to make, coffees, teas, any water-based recipe. You see the tap water tomatoes, that's just ordinary tap water. And then, like I said, normally we'd soak these even longer, but you can see plenty of poison coming off the 11.5 Kangen tomatoes. And the taste, I can't describe to you how great the taste is. So the machine, a byproduct of that 11.5 water I just showed you, is a 2.5 water. Now, the scientific term for this is hypochlorous acid. And all of this has been independently tested, and we have the EPA stuff we can provide for you. But essentially, this is a non-toxic first aid. It works for cuts, burns in the kitchen, replaces hand sanitizer, use it to sterilize all countertops, floors, cooking utensils, knives, kills Salmonella, E. coli. It is far superior than any bleach or any other disinfectant. Faster and more effective than bleach, kills bacteria, viruses, and germs more efficiently than bleach or Lysol. Spraying, again, counters, bathrooms, cleaning those, soaking chicken and fish, reducing the risk of foodborne illness, and improving the quality of the food that you make. We talked about this already, the soups, the pastas, the coffees, the teas, the baking, superior complimentary water, or you can charge for a high-end superior water. However you want to work your business model, it's your restaurant, but it actually cleanses the palate for superior dining experiences. So it makes the food taste better, coffee taste better, tea. You can co-brand with us. Kangen has a superior, very well branded name in the marketplace. People are looking for restaurants that serve Kangen water. And, we have the time in business. We have global support, service, and the best warranties in the business. These are real manufacturer's warranties, not fake warranties. And we can go over details on the warranties, but most of our commercial and the machines I'm going to recommend today are 5-year unconditional warranties. And then you can buy extended warranties if you choose to do so. How much is the cost? So just to give you like a total cost, if you were to have us come in per restaurant, this includes installation. If you need an additional sink plumbed for it, we just kind of put some of those costs in there. If you want to take advantage of our marketing materials, we're going to show you some more at the end of this presentation. Bottles, other promotional signage, things like that. The total cost for the super commercial installed custom in the kitchen, and then a Kangen in the bar area for water service, wherever you guys have your water service station. Depending on the size of the restaurant, you may not need both, but you're right around that $12,860 range. That includes that does not include tax, and that because local tax rates vary, and it does not include installation, but that can be minor. If you're just looking at total cost for the equipment, if you don't need any additionals, you're looking at just under $10,000. I'm sorry, just under $11,000 for both those units. So very small operational costs. The machines are designed in a commercial application to last about 20 years. So definitely a great return on investment. We've done so many different sushi bars, high-end restaurants, different type of applications, Japanese restaurants, as I just mentioned, and then lots of co-branding. So does your restaurant serve Kangen water? And why? Why should your restaurant serve Kangen water? And we're going to provide a copy of this PowerPoint so you can actually go through in more detail. And then this explains, hey, at this restaurant, we serve a superior water. Here's why. Our restaurant's eco-friendly, zero waste, and green. It's a great way to brand and co-brand with Enagic and Kangen water. And then this is a testimony. I'm just going to play a little bit of it here. I really recommend you watch it in its entirety under the full PowerPoint, but it's really well done. It's actually one of my colleagues from Washington State, and it's a great testimony. This is the Bellevue high-end lake house restaurant. Executive Chef Jason Wilson.
Hey everybody, I am here at the beautiful Lake House Restaurant.
We're just going to play a little bit of this for you.
Situated in the brand new W Hotel in downtown Bellevue, Washington. Now, what's really exciting about this restaurant is they've been using Kangen water technology now for well over a year. And we're going to go inside and check this place out, and we're going to sit down and talk with Chef Jason Wilson, who is a James Beard award-winning chef. We're going to talk to him about how they're implementing this technology and why it's so exciting. So let's go inside and check it out.
And ultimately, what are we trying to do is we're trying to create a better experience for our guests, right? And that better experience can be dealt with or experienced through really, happy, healthy employees, through a really clean and safe environment, and through the best tasting products possible. So when you think about that, it's how do you deliver that? Is it all on using Kangen water? Well, probably not. But does it really aid in the process? I think it plays a really big part, and in some ways, a pivotal part too. I mean, we have things from tea to washing our vegetables, to the cleanliness of our places in our kitchen, but also our front of the house. So you look at that and you go, okay, that's really substantial and substantive. But then at the same time, we're able to say, well, our employees are drinking Kangen water. We also are looking at as an added benefit. We know that, and they know that they're experiencing something that's just both healthier and better for them. So it's a holistic way of operating a restaurant, I think, rather than what we've been kind of programmed to understand. In the kitchen, we're programmed to understand that bleach kills the bacteria on our cutting boards, and then we don't really understand why that works that way. And that's all based on a pH level, right? High acid, low acid. So if we're able to use water instead, we're never introducing this really a toxic chemical into our system or into our restaurant, and thus into the area by which we prepare great food.
Which is very important, and that's something that most chefs are interested in, obviously.
I think, as a chef-driven restaurateur, and I look at the chef's mindset drives the restaurants I'm a part of. I think it's important that we can produce put our best foot forward and produce our very best, and that comes with knowing the product, knowing where we source it from. So we have great relationships with farmers. And
so there's just a little bit, and you can watch that video in its entirety through the PowerPoint that'll be provided along with this overview. And you can reach me directly. I'm just going to go ahead and I should have put my phone number out here in terms of on the screen, but I'm directly, you can reach me at 425-361-6162, or you can email me, Carlos Gonzalez at delicate, so just delicateliving1@gmail.com. Again, my phone number 425-361-6162. Just wanted to make this brief Zoom video overview of the PowerPoint slide we're going to provide for you, and best of patronage to all of you. And we hope to continue to help many restaurants realize this technology and improve a healthier, better experience for your customers. Thank you.